How's it going out there? Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. This is a custom ordered prepaid bass amp, customer ordered June the 10th, and it is now July the 7th here. So, going to do a complimentary video for him because it is a bass amp, and that's kind of a unique amp. I figured you guys would kind of enjoy seeing a video on this. So, 8-pill 454 with sideband. So it's got three switches on the front. You guys can hear it running maybe. The main switch here fires up the power supply and the fans. Second switch is essentially a standby switch. It's where you can turn the amp on and off. That's going to be just AM right there. And then you flip that switch up and that activates your sideband delay. Okay, so that's how it works as far as that goes. My personal recommended drive on this, I would say no more than about 100 to 120 watts PEP or so going in. And then your overall dead key, and that's with the amp turned on and everything, I would stay between 150 and 200 watts. The 454s run pretty cool. They actually don't need as much cooling as like a 2879 does. So having two fans on this is absolutely a bonus, and it should be a pretty rugged, pretty tough amp here. So I think he'll like it. I know he's been really anxious and excited to get it, so we'll see what it does here, and hopefully everything runs smoothly, and we'll get this one shipped out probably tomorrow. I'd say we'll get it packed up and shipped out tomorrow. Alrighty, so let's turn this guy on and see how she does. I'm going to run my little RFX 29 into it. It's not going to really drive it to the max, but it's going to drive it pretty good. It does about 100 watts, 105 watts PEP, and it does about 35 to 40 average. As far as our slug, excuse me, guys, and our meter, 2,500 watt slug, so we're looking at the top scale, and we're going to do average power first, okay? Average power first, top scale. So that's about a 200 watt dead key, or thereabout, give or take. Hello, audio, audio, hello, audio, audio. So pretty close to 600 watts or so average power there. And if I can scoot up my chair, we'll check it on peak now. So about 600 watts average, 500 plus, 600 average. And then PEP, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, about, what do you want to call that, 1,400, 1,375. Hello, audio, 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 check, 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 audio. So you can call it 1,350, 1,400, somewhere like that. And that is on the Bird 43P. So actually doing better than I expected. I was thinking about 1,100 watts or so. But these things just keep getting better and better. I mean, I think when I first started selling the 454 amps, 8-pill would do about 1,000, and then they were doing like 1,200, and now they're doing like 13 to 1,400. So, and that's with 100 watts or so going in. So I like them a lot. This thing's cool as a cucumber. You guys can see I just hadn't even taken the plastic all the way off of it. Sideband delay. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's got that delay. Hello. Back on average. So works just fine. The one thing I would say as far as sideband goes, and this goes for any amp, not just these 454s, just be careful, guys. When you guys are going to sideband, leave that RF power knob alone. And if you do crank it up, you better know exactly how much it's swinging into the amp, because that is a common failure point for these amps, for any of these transistor amps anyway, is a sideband, because people are overdriving them and don't even realize that they're overdriving them. I would highly recommend knowing how much your radio does average power if you're going to do that, but that's, a whole nother subject, I guess we'd say. But nice running amp. Wouldn't mind having one of these myself. I like it a lot. Comparable to something like a single 500Z. If you're looking at a tube type amp, which a single 500Z these days is going to run you about $2,000. This is significantly cheaper, okay? Same kind of ballpark output, single 500Z. Single 500Z, you're looking at 500 to 600 average, and 1200 to 1500 PEP. That's about what this thing's doing. Do I prefer tubes myself? Yes, but we're looking at a big price difference here. Something that can be had, pretty much well under $1,500 versus a single 500Z that's going to be about $2,000. Alrighty, 8 pill 454. My favorite transistor out there for right now for HG. Not the most powerful, but definitely my most favorite as far as the ruggedness, the toughness, and the gain. A really, really high gain transistor. So doesn't take a lot of drive to make them get up and go. Thanks, everybody. Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. I hope the gentleman getting this one likes it. All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.